How Martha Stewart helped make Arielle Kebbel's Marshals role feel like Kismet. The rumors are true. Martha Stewart played a role in Arielle Kebbel joining Marshals. Kebbel, 41, plays Belle in the CBS Yellowstone spinoff, one of Casey Dutton's Marshal teammates. When she first got the character description for Belle, the role was described as Martha Stewart in cowboy boots. It later changed slightly to specify that the boots were Ariats, which was actually even better in Kebbel's eyes. My first pair of boots ever were Ariats when I was like 5 years old because I was riding horses and horse showing. So I thought like, okay, I love a good cowboy boot, but now that it's switched to Ariats, I love it even more because 5-year-old Arielle is like, yes, she tells people. It felt like Kismet that the role would align so closely with her own experiences. There was never a time where I ever thought I would get a character description that had her name in it, and then the second that it did, it was like, here's a show in a universe that I've wanted to be a part of for so long, and then the one character that's right for me, this is the description. It was one of those things where I couldn't help but smile. There was also the fact that she unknowingly became neighbors with Stewart, 84, during the pandemic when she moved to upstate New York. When people started hanging out in the community again, and I realized she lived one street over from me, I was like, wow, that's cool. She does so much for the community, and it was really inspiring to see. There's always events that she's doing to help the community, to support the community. There's no one like her. All of those aspects also meant she put extra pressure on herself to make sure she got the role. My manager, Steven, I think he deeply knew it too. He was kind of like, if she doesn't get this, I don't know what I'm going to do. It was a really sweet cherry on top to something that I had deeply wanted for a while, she says of Marshals. Looking back, there were some really cool kind of magic signs from the universe along the way that this was in my zeitgeist. By the time I got to Fort Worth to test for Belle, of course I was nervous, but I had this greater sense of, okay, the universe has kind of set this up for me. I just have to go hit it out of the park. Marshals has been an entirely new experience for Kebbel after more than 20 years in the industry. The truth is, in my entire career, this is the first time that I'm experiencing this kind of response, she said. I'm used to working really hard and moving on to the next project and not really even thinking about what success looks or feels like. It's more just like I worked really hard, I did that one, I had great experiences, let me move on to the next one. Or sometimes not great experiences. There's both. I think there's a piece in me that's a little scared, and I think too I am very grateful that the whirlwind around this show is happening now. I started as a young little pup, and I'm not sure how I would have handled certain things back in the day. It's funny how the universe winks at you when you're ready.